You likely have a piece of artificial intelligence sitting in your pocket right now, or maybe one sitting on your kitchen counter, quietly listening for a command to turn on the lights or play a music playlist. Artificial intelligence is the technological pursuit of giving machines the ability to think, learn, and make decisions in a way that mimics human cognition. The idea traces back to 1950, when mathematician Alan Turing asked a question that would define a new branch of science: can machines think? 6 years later, computer scientist John McCarthy officially used the term artificial intelligence at a landmark conference, establishing it as a distinct field of research. For decades, progress stalled due to hardware limitations. It took the arrival of the 21st century, bringing immense processing speeds and the explosion of big data, to move these theories out of the lab and into our daily lives. To understand how these systems are steering our world today, we must examine the specific mechanics of how they identify patterns and generate their results. Artificial intelligence is a broad umbrella covering the spectrum of machine intelligence. Inside sits machine learning, the engine where computers ingest data to independently identify trends without step-by-step instructions. The most advanced layer is deep learning, utilizing artificial neural networks, modeled after the human brain, to process highly complex information. This nested processing power is responsible for the digital experiences we take for granted, from the specific videos recommended on your feed to the automated filters that catch spam before it hits your inbox. An AI functions as a statistical pattern recognition engine, deriving its conclusions entirely from the mathematical probabilities found within the training data we provide. A processing engine alone cannot interact with the world. To make sense of our environment, it needs specialized digital senses. Natural language processing, or NLP, is the bridge that allows machines to translate the chaotic flow of human speech into structured, machine-readable data. This technology powers the virtual assistants in our homes and the customer service chatbots on our screens, parsing our sentences to generate conversational responses. The visual equivalent is computer vision. This enables a machine to scan an image or a live video feed to identify and track physical objects in real time. We see this in action every time a smartphone recognizes a face to unlock, or when an autonomous vehicle uses sensors to identify lane markings and surrounding traffic on a highway. When you connect the learning engine to these digital senses, machines gain the ability to perceive and react to the physical world with startling speed. Despite these advanced senses, our current technology exists strictly within the era of narrow AI, or weak AI. Narrow AI is restricted to one specific domain. A computer trained to beat a chess champion can calculate millions of moves, but it cannot navigate a conversation or suggest a recipe for dinner. The next theoretical threshold is general AI. This would mark the point where a machine matches human-level adaptability, performing diverse tasks across unrelated fields without needing specialized retraining. Further out is the concept of super AI, a theoretical future where machine intelligence surpasses human cognition and achieves self-awareness. While narrow AI is already reshaping global infrastructure, self-aware machines remain a purely theoretical concept confined to the world of science fiction. The rapid adoption of narrow AI across major industries presents a complex challenge for global society. The immediate benefits are undeniable. AI systems provide 24/7 stamina and eliminate human fatigue, accelerating medical diagnostics by scanning X-rays for anomalies with a level of precision that can assist even the most experienced doctors. However, these early gains carry significant risks. Automating repetitive labor creates a high potential for widespread job displacement, while the massive data sets required to train these systems raise urgent questions about personal data privacy. Ethical vulnerabilities emerge when algorithms analyze historical records. For instance, a hiring AI trained on decades of past resumes might automatically penalize a qualified applicant simply because their background doesn't match the historical pattern of previous hires. Because a machine optimizes for mathematical frequency rather than a sense of fairness, its decisions require a layer of human ethical oversight to ensure the results align with our societal values. This tension leads to a central question: will artificial intelligence eventually replace the human worker? Current evidence suggests a limit to automation. AI lacks true emotional intelligence and cannot replicate the spontaneous, out-of-the-box creativity required to solve problems that deviate from its training data. The path forward emphasizes human-AI collaboration, leveraging digital efficiency to solve global challenges while relying on people to steer the process with irreplaceable judgment.